Hello and welcome to week 8 of the Northern Shield Academy. I'm Lemonpuppy and this week I'll be teaching you about advanced mechanics. The first thing we'll be going over today is how to have air control. Like all of the mechanics today, you'll need to put a large amount of time into learning them, but the end result will make you look like a grand champion. There is a countless amount of ways to practice air control, and it will be a basic building block in order to perform several other mechanics. One of the most basic ways to practice air control is to go in free play and practice flying across the field and hitting the corner of the opposing goal. You can practice doing this forward, upside down, while air rolling, and any other way you can think of that might make it more difficult for you. Next up is a fun and beneficial way to train your aerial control. This is exclusive to PC Steam players and it's a workshop map. It's called Rings 3 and it has personally helped me learn how to fly better. While going through this workshop map, you can air roll, fly upside down, try and complete it as quickly as possible, and just like the free play drill I told you about, you want to make it as difficult for yourself as possible. To find this map, all you have to do is go to Steam, and underneath the Community tab, click on Workshop. Then in the search bar, type in Rocket League, and then in the next search bar, type in Rings 3. Then all you have to do is hit subscribe to the map, and it will show up in your workshop maps in-game. Next up, we're going to be talking about how to air dribble. This is one of the more basic advanced mechanics you can learn, but arguably the most helpful in a wide range of situations. Like with the double tap mechanic, I'll be giving you my favorite training pack for practicing air dribbles. This pack is called Wall to Air Dribble. This is an all-around good pack and can be used for several situations, but air dribbling is one of the main skills you can train using it. So to begin, you'll want to roll the ball up the wall. Then as it is rolling, you will chip the ball up softly off the wall. As soon as you chip the ball, use your jump button to follow the ball and keep as little space between you and the ball as possible. Now, you will want to hit the ball in such a way that it pushes the ball forward and also up at the same time. One tip I can give you is to not hold your boost all the time. It helps to feather it in order to control your speed and your height. Another tip is to begin by not air rolling while air dribbling, but as you get comfortable with that, you can begin to air roll and add some variation into your air dribble. As you rank up, being able to air roll while you air dribble will be very important in order to throw your opponents off and make them miss. Next up, we will be talking about double taps. First off, I'll give you my personal favorite training pack for working on double taps. The training pack is called Double Tap Playground by Whey Protein. Whey Protein is a great training pack creator, and I use multiple of his packs for training. I will show you the training pack code right now. The bottom line before you start practicing these double taps though, is that you have to know that it will take a lot of practice to get good at. Now we're going to talk about how to actually perform the double tap. The first step is to simply hit the ball off the backboard. You don't want to hit the ball too high because it'll be hard to score, but if you hit it too low, the defender will have an easy time to get to it. After you manage to consistently hit the ball off the backboard, you'll want to be able to follow the ball up now. This is relatively easy to do once you begin, but if you want to actually score the ball, it will take a bit more finesse. Generally, you'll want to hit the top of the ball in order to send it down towards the net. I find that turning your car upside down as you hit the ball makes this easier to do and still provides a large amount of power. One last tip I can give you is sometimes after your first touch, your car can wobble a little bit, causing your aerial to be difficult to start. To counteract this, all you will want to do is hold air roll slightly before you make contact with the ball. Play around with hitting the ball in different spots until you get a feel for it, and eventually you'll be hitting double taps like it's nothing. The next skill we're going to learn is the flip reset. This skill is probably the hardest skill we are learning this week, but it's still a very important skill to have at a higher level in order to score. To begin, we can use the same pack as the air dribble training to practice flip resets. To begin, you want to chip the ball off the wall just like you're trying to air dribble. Then, you'll want to hit the ball with some power so it has some distance away from your car. Next, you will want to air roll your car either left or right so your car is upside down. And then tilt your car so the nose goes towards the ground. This way your car is in the perfect position to hit a flip reset. Lastly, you want to hit the ball in the center of the underside of your car. and if you hit the right spot, you'll be able to use your flip. After you get your flip, you can decide when to use it. This skill is important to learn because normally you cannot flip after you have been off the ground for 3 seconds, which limits what you can do. Lastly for today, we're going to learn about Musty Flicks. The Musty Flick is a powerful flick which is used less often in a professional play because it takes a lot of space to pull it off. However, when you get in a 1v1 situation, it can still be a deadly flick to use. So to begin, you'll want to get the ball to the top of your car, similar to how you have learned in previous flick weeks. Then, get it to the front end of your car. Once you get the ball on the front end of your car, you'll want to jump so the ball has a little bit of space between your car. Then, you want to lean your car forward mid-air until your nose is at least perpendicular with the ground. But generally, you'll want to lean forward a little bit more than that. Then, all you need to do is perform a backflip flick. This is all you need to do a Musty Flick, and although it's difficult to pull off, it will allow you to hit some nasty shots. That is all for the final week of the Northern Shield Academy, and I hope you guys have learned a good amount while with us. And I hope to see you all soon.
Hey guys, it's week 8. You have survived the intense gaming academy. Congrats. We hope you had fun and enjoyed your time with the coaches. We certainly had fun with you. In the following week, we will announce the winners based on points, attitudes, design, and more. Our grand prize is the AMD Ryzen 7 Armory PC, fitted with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 graphic card, and upgraded with FireCUDA solid-state drive, sponsored by Canada Computers, AMD, and Seagate. We hope you're the lucky winner, and we know you'll make good use of this PC. We thank everyone for joining the Academy. Look to see you next time.